Ladies and gentlemen, we're currently 3 days into the new account as you can see here, and we're already at level 27, which might not seem normal, or maybe it is normal, but we've done so much, man. The account is definitely looking different compared to the last video, but all I did was try and follow the missions, and you can see here we're only at the second part. And I also did manage to get a Sacred Shard and pull this champion that you're seeing, but it's currently blacked out because it was kinda crazy how I got this champion. And of course, if you want to go ahead and try the game out for yourself, make sure to use the link that's down in the description. All you have to do is click it, it'll then take you to a website where you can actually make a new account, follow all the steps, and you should receive a bunch of free rewards. This is also the link that we're using here on this new account challenge. And for the characters that I got from it, they're definitely putting in the work, man. You gain a lot of value from it, and so don't forget to use that link if you do plan on starting a new account. But back to the account itself and how I got this specific champion, we have to go all the way to day 2. We were making our way through the hard campaign, almost getting all the stars required to get a single sacred shard, but of course the last boss, he just had to be a pain, man. I don't know if it was the RNG or maybe even the artifacts that weren't strong enough, and the reason why I was so stressed and wanted to get this shard is because there was actually a 2x event going on, which basically means we have double the chance to get a legendary, and since we were so close to getting one of these shards, I figured why not go for it. Took me like a whole hour, all of my silver too, to upgrade artifacts, switch gear here and there, and it finally led me to this run that you're seeing in the background. Tahanarak is a very good support, but she's not necessarily a healer. Yes, she does have some continuous heals from her basic attack, which does allow us to use her and Kakarot to take down the fight, but it was very close and I'll just let you guys see the results. Oh, nah, that was stressful bad. Oh my goodness. Hey, but we do have a sacred shard. Look at this, 11 minutes and 40 seconds left. But of course, this could be nothing. If we take a look at the chance, we only have about 12%. Yikes. Alright, but without wasting any more time. Oh my goodness. Wow, 11 minutes and this is what we're doing. Okay, 10 minutes left. Bro, can I please open the shard? What?
A few moments later.
Okay, now we're in the clear, hopefully. Please be gold. Please be gold. Please be gold. Please. Ah. Oh. Who is this? Places a shield buff on all allies for 2 turns. Ooh, now that is really good. Definitely not what we were looking for, but she might actually carry our account later on. All that work for a 4-star. I mean, she is good. The shields, like I said, they can definitely help us later on, but I'm honestly not sure. If you also go ahead and take a look at the reviews for her in the game, they're all green, meaning that she's a fantastic champion, but we already have Uugo as a sustainer for now. Do I really need a second one? And basically the only sustaining thing that she does is she gives shields and also a strengthen. Yeah, I think I'll just work on Uugo for now. Her revive isn't really the strongest, and yes, this is a she. Hard to believe. Yeah, she just hasn't been putting in much work. Maybe it's because she's low level and I didn't really invest enough in her. And if we go ahead and give her some gear, this is the build that we have. Definitely a poor man's build, but at this point of the game, I'll take what I can get. And I guess just to also show the kind of gear that I'm running on my champions, they're not really the best, I would say. The Tahanarak one is pretty good. We basically want her to be as tanky as possible while also being pretty fast. And in terms of speed and substats and all that, I don't think we have enough good gear to actually focus on that. For Karato, it's also looking pretty good. He is rather slow, and you can see that we have HP gauntlets instead of crit rate. The general rule for DPSs is that you want to have crit rate or crit damage gloves, an attack or HP or even defense percentage chest plate, I guess. And then for the boots, you always want to go with speed. And the way to determine what kind of chest piece main stat that you actually want to have is if you go ahead and check out the skills, you'll see here at the bottom, it says that the damage will be based on attack, which means that we want to have attack percentage as the main stat. You can also run one that has flat attack, but generally attack percentage is always going to be better. Uugo's build is this. Kale also has one, but I'm not really planning on using him here. Anax having these are all just fodder, man. Please ignore the stats. And then the last champion whose build is this dude. Now you're probably wondering why this dude specifically, he's basically a must-have. Because if we take a look at his third skill here, he places a 100% heal reduction debuff. And if you didn't know, there's a boss where we actually need to farm these green potion things, and if you don't handle their regen, then you're basically just not getting the fight done. But the goal for the day is to basically open some shards and see if we can replace him. We already have a shield champion in the form of her, heal reduction here, but I don't want to rely on this thing, man. Not again. And another type of champion that we'd love to see is one that can actually place an HP burn. But I think we've yapped enough, let's actually go over to the portal. Now none of these have the 2 times chance except for this one. If you go ahead and take a look at the chance, oh my goodness. 1% for a legendary. And I guess 16%, so that's 17% at something good. Now this is a void shard, which means we only get void types of champions, which is basically champions that aren't affected by this thing. Magic beats the green one beats skill beats basically just that. It's the whole reason why some of your hits can be weak against a specific champion or even strong, but void champions completely avoid that. Okay, but let's add a progressive chance. We probably won't even get this. Okay, I guess we put her. And of course, this is where we click the button. 1% chance. 1%. Let's see what we get from the first one. Please be gold. Okay, maybe she does something good. Let's see. She has a decreased speed. Not really what we're looking for. Then here we have a... Ooh, sleep. Sleep. There's a specific dungeon boss where we need this, but it's not something that we need right now. It's basically just a long-term investment. Very good. Oh my goodness. And it has a 6-turn cooldown. What? If you do level it up fully, you get the -1, so that's 5 turns. That's still too much, man. Okay, and then the third skill decreases the turn meter of all enemies by 15%. 5-turn cooldown. Yeah, let's just move on to the second summon, man. Okay, can we please hit the 1%? Whoa! Nope. Okay, but it is a Gom yellow hand. His hands aren't even yellow. What? Alright, let's see what he does though. Attacks one enemy 2 times. Okay. The first hit has a 30% chance of placing a leech debuff for 2 turns. Pretty good. The second hit has a 30% chance of placing... Oh my... Oh, yes. I'm sorry, Rocktooth, but this is the end for you. Ah, that is so good, man. Problem is that it has a low chance. Okay, it's 30, and if we fully upgrade it, that's 50%. Then again, this is just a basic attack. That's insane, man. That's insane. Alright, let's see the second skill though. Places a 30% increased speed buff on all allies for 2 turns. Okay. Places a 15% continuous heal buff. Wait, so is he a support or is he a healer? And this has a 3-turn cooldown. Then for the last one, attacks all enemies, decreases the turn meter of all by 15%, and it also has a 15% chance of placing a stun. You guys don't know how massive that is. There's a whole spider dungeon where you basically have to take care of all the spiders, otherwise the main one's just gonna heal. And so being able to stun them and also decrease their turn meter, that's crazy, man. And then for the passive skill, whenever an ally is attacked, fill this champion's meter by 5%. And then this one, it doesn't really matter. So we have one counter here to any boss that can actually heal. And then here we have some incredible crowd control. That is an incredible pull, man. Oh my goodness. But that is pretty much it for the opening. I will focus on building him up because he's just so good, man. There is also the Anax that I have to focus on because he does give some pretty good buffs as well. Uugo 2 in I think at level 30, that's when we actually unlock the Mausoleum Mage. He's this one with a scary looking profile picture, and his abilities, he increases crit rate, defense, puts a block debuffs, which means we're basically debuff immune for a whole one turn, and he can also remove all debuffs on our team and basically heal them. I honestly wish I had him on my main account cause that just sounds way too good. As for the rest of the grind, we do have these missions left to do, which are quite a lot, but I should be able to get them down. And if we ever run out of energy and need to get some, we always have the limited arbor series, and there's also some silver here and there. For the campaign, we did max out all the stars and got the void shard, hard difficulty the same as well. And so we're currently on brutal, and the goal is to get to brutal stage 12. In only 3 days, we've made some pretty good progress. Man, I'm still shocked that we got this dude. But before I start glazing him again, make sure to join my Discord group if you do want to discuss the game and different kinds of stuff. Then that's basically where you can find me. Don't forget to click the link that's down in the description if you do want to go ahead and start the game for yourself. You do get some pretty good rewards, and there's currently a TMNT collab going on where you can get a free Michelangelo, who's an absolute game changer, and once we get him on this account, you'll actually see it for yourself. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!